even if you know all the tricks and can do all the fancy things, at some point, if you hit a problem, you're like, whoa, the numbers are too big, I'm not sure what to do. It never hurts to go back to this method that we've been talking about. If I want to simplify 135 450ths, what I'm going to do, or what I can do, again, if I've kind of lost my way or forgotten how to solve a problem like this, come back to the factor tree. Find those factors so you can get the greatest common factor. So 135, I know it's divisible by 5. 5 goes into 10 twice and into 35 7 times. So it's 5 times 17. Those both happen to be prime. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. Because 5, 6, 26, 27. That's not right. So I even said 2 times 5 is 10, but I just wrote down 1 times 5 is 10. Sorry about that, but I guess it's worth noting we all make mistakes. 5 goes into 135 27 times. 27 is not prime. It's 3 times 9. 3 is prime. And 9 isn't prime. It's 3 times 3. So 135 has got a bunch of 3's in it. Should have known it was divisible by 9, because 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. And what more would you need to know? Okay, got it. So 135 is 3 cubed times 5. It's going to be one of those videos. 3 cubed times 5. Great. 450. It's kind of a large number, but I know it's divisible by 10. And I think it's 10 times 45. 10 is 2 and 5. 45 is 15 and 3. And 15 is 3 and 5. I was joke with my in-class students that if I use the wrong colors, they'll get totally confused and lost and not know what I'm talking about. I guess I could make that joke to you guys, but I don't know who I'm talking to, so take that as you will. What did I end up with here, though? I've got 2 times 3 squared times 5 squared. So 450 is 2 times 3 squared times 5 squared. Now, we did that work just to find the greatest common factor. So the greatest common factor here is 3 squared times 5. Right, I've got 3 cubed here, but this is only 3 squared, so 3 squared. I've got just a 5 here. 3 squared times 5 is 9 times 5, or 45. So I want to rewrite 135 over 450 as something times 45 over something times 45. Now 135 divided by 45 must be 3. It's got to be, because 45 plus 45 is 90, and then plus 45 again is 135. And then 10 times 45 would be 450. Now, fundamental principle of rational numbers says you can get rid of those 45s and keep the same value. This simplifies to be 3/10. So if you're in a problem and you get overwhelmed and you're not sure what to do, like your shortcuts are failing you or you feel like something's going wrong, go back and do your steps. Okay, write out the greatest common factor by finding the factor trees. Factor the number correctly. That's really helpful. And then cancel out that greatest common factor using that fundamental principle of rational numbers.